Japan's role in the conflict is the subject of The World at War in 45 minutes. First on BBC Two drama, Being Stuck at a Desk Doesn't Stop. Cagney and Lacey.
This is BBC Two, home of afternoon classics. Hello, hello, Cagney and Lacey. And now, Are You Being Served? The only show that rides up with Where.
So we're on the case with Mary Beth and Christine. Cagney and Lacey are here in half an hour. But first on BBC Two Northern Ireland, a new face is in town in Hello, hello.
This is BBC Two, and suddenly it's Christmas 1982. Renee and Renato top the charts, E.T. is on at the cinema, and this was on your colour television.
We're turning back the years here on BBC Two Northern Ireland. The very first episode of Are You Being Served is in half an hour after the one and only Keith Floyd.
Paul Martin and the Flogged experts are along in 45 minutes. But first, here on BBC Two Northern Ireland, classic drama. We're on the case once again with Mary Beth and Christine, Cagney and Lacey.
A popular cop is shot. Cagney and Lacey have their work cut out for them. Classic police drama in half an hour. On BBC Two now, Renee's got something to hide.
We visit the Grace Brothers department store with Are You Being Served in 50 minutes on BBC Two Northern Ireland after a trip to Jersey for more crime solving with Bergerac.
Beware of the swift right hook now on BBC Two Northern Ireland as Chrissy and Mary Beth come to blows in Cagney and Lacey.
Now on BBC Two, party time at Maplin's, and it's strictly by invitation.
So kicking off our afternoon classics now on BBC Two Northern Ireland, Chris and Mary Beth are sure they've got their man, but first they have to prove it.
Ambition leads to downfall tonight in the final part of our series, The Plantagenets, at 9. On BBC Two Northern Ireland right now, though, trinket and treasure owners with ambition aplenty on Vintage Antiques Roadshow.
Seaside and souvenirs from Flog in half an hour on BBC Two. Anyone would think we're on holiday.
So, who's got that something special worth a small fortune? We'll find out. Flog it at 5. First on BBC Two for Cagney and Lacey, things are about to get personal.
There's a break-in at Grace Brothers in 50 minutes, but will the thieves make it past the first floor staff? Are You Being Served at 4:15? First on BBC Two Northern Ireland, there's a criminal element about to land on Jersey. Another case then for Bergerac.
Now on BBC Two Northern Ireland, there's a plan to help the war effort, and there's a plan to help Renee keep the gold in Hello, hello.